Here we go. So today we're going to talk about all the rewards that are available in Season 3 and how you can get all of them and how to prioritize them. You know, maybe you've got limited time left and you're trying to decide which ones you want to do first, which ones are worth it. And there might be some cards you don't know about that are really valuable. So there's 8 days left in the season, so we are up against it a little bit. I'm going to break them all down. First of all, guys, I dropped a video yesterday, which was the rebrand. We became AllThatJaz. Jazz 2K came to an end. And I didn't expect that video to get really any views because it was really just quite self-indulgent, me talking about the branding and things like that. The response was just incredible. Like some of the comments, you guys just, every time you amaze me with your responses. I really appreciate it. Getting into the video, you can see we've done pretty well this season in terms of getting reward cards. And I'm going to start with Dwayne Wade. So I got Dwayne Wade about a week ago, I think now. It's been a while. We uploaded a gameplay about a week ago. And it wasn't that difficult, you know, to get. It's very time consuming. But where you need to be right now to get Wade is at about 75k XP. I think if you're that far in, you'll do this pretty easily in 8 days, to be honest. If you're at 36, 37, then even easier. They've really ramped up the XP, as you can see, these daily rewards, like, you know, there's 1,000 there, there's 1,500 there, there's 1,000 there. You know, it's just so easy to pick up XP at this point. They've obviously dropped these challenges today, which I'm going to talk about a little bit later. But, you know, there's 3,000 XP sitting in there. I got through it really quickly, and the reason I got through it quickly is because I didn't really enjoy it, to be honest, and that's why I don't upload much content about the XP agenda. But if you are, you know, anywhere near sort of 100k, 75k, you can do this really easily. You can probably knock out, you know, 5k an hour, I think, comfortably. I haven't spoken much about my strategy towards this, but I will let you know. I think it's pretty standard, it's common, it's nothing new. I did most of the challenges on things like Rookie Domination or TTO. Just make sure you've got a combination of challenges going at the same time. So you've got one guy who needs assists, maybe one guy who needs threes, someone who needs rebounds, blocks, steals, whatever they are, dunks. Just make sure you've always got a combination of all those players on the floor and you'll be knocking out multiple XP at once. That's my approach to the XP. Like I said, I think, you know, even if maybe if you're a bit lower than 75, you've still got a real shot at getting it done. They're dropping XP like crazy and there's still over a week of XP to come. Next up, I'm going to talk about the Season of Giving, and this is for Galaxy Opal Baron Davis. They have announced that it's Baron Davis. Well, they announced it on the first day that it was Baron Davis, but they've put his picture up, so they've confirmed that Baron Davis is indeed Baron Davis. Great. I've got a video a few days ago that covers all of this if you want to know how to get these cards, but I'll break it down quickly again. The bottom 5 come out of locker codes. Caris LeVert is a challenge. I think it's a moments challenge. Iman Shumpert either comes out of winning the weekend, which will drop again this weekend, or you can get him on limited, I believe. He's on the weekly spin wheel. Melo was a login reward if you missed him. I believe he's in limited this weekend as well. Mopeat is in limited. Drew Holiday, I think it's the NBA is back challenges on the XP agenda. Just go and complete that. It's pretty straightforward. Ja Morant is locker code and limited as well. AI is also locker code and limited. So the 3 exceptions are these 3 cards here. I do have a video again on how to complete the spotlights quickly. To get DVAC, you have to complete the spotlights. They take about 3 hours each, and there's 5 of them, so you're looking at the best part of a day. It is worth it. You know, I'm going to talk about Baron Davis as a card in a second, but DVAC also has his own, you know, use, I think, on his own as a card. He is a stretch 5. He can play the 4 as well. He's got a 3 ball. You know, if you're a budget baller and you're running sort of an underpowered center, DVAC could be a really good upgrade for you. I think people are sleeping on that card a little bit. RJ is in TTO online. As you can see here, we have a few of them actually. Hold on, where is it? There it is. We have a few of them. I only played about half an hour, so you know they're not difficult to get. Obviously, it's difficult to get if you're losing games. We have lost a few games just doing a XP challenge. But you know, if you're running the board regularly, it's fine. All you need to do, I have a video from a few weeks ago about TTO online, and that video dropped before, obviously, the Richard Jefferson challenges, but the views we've got like 400 views on that video in the last few days, which I think means people are finding it and it's helping them do this. I've got a few comments saying the same. So if you want to run this board quickly and make sure you get RJ, then check out that video from a few weeks ago. And the final one is Rip Hamilton, which dropped today. Quite a relief because I thought he'd only be available in limited. They've actually put him in the XP agenda, and as you can see here, everything's really straightforward. I mean, there's no issues here. We did lose a couple of games trying to do this. Rex Chapman running into Steph Curry and Blake Griffin wasn't fun. But yeah, it's pretty straightforward. It's easy. You just got to tick these off and then you get Rip Hamilton at the end of it. Next up, we have Andre Iguodala, and Iguodala's an interesting one because he is very difficult to get. I didn't get the 12-0 reward in the last 2 seasons. This was the first time I did it, but I figured a few things out. Again, I've got a series. I'm going to link all the videos I can. I've got a 3-part series on how I went 12-0 to get Iguodala. Even if you don't get Iguodala, I think it's worth trying to get as high on the unlimited tiers as you can. I also have a video of a pack opening which shows you how valuable the crates can be as you go up tiers. If you feel like you can make a shot at Iggy, now seems to be a good time to do it. I'm seeing a lot of people picking him up in the last week or so. So I think the competition level is dropping a little bit. I think people are jumping online to do XP and things like that, and therefore giving away quite easy wins. But yeah, I think Iggy is a great option. He's a really good card. He's really underrated. He is a fantastic card to use. And if you can get him, go out and get him. Next up, we have Limited, and obviously this weekend is the final weekend in which you want to get Aaron Gordon. I think Aaron Gordon's been lost in the shuffle a little bit because Baron Davis has kind of taken over, and a large part of why we're playing Limited now is actually to get Baron Davis. So I think people have forgotten about this Aaron Gordon card. It is going to be a really good card. If you don't get Aaron Gordon, though, you do have options. If you look at the prizes, even if you've got like 3 wins, if you've got 3 wins right now, I would stop because I think the consumable is more valuable than the tokens. That's my opinion. But some people prefer to get 5, so they'll literally throw away a week to get that off badge. I don't really understand that because, like I said, I think Aaron Gordon is going to be a really good card. But, if you're at 5 wins, a Hoff badge is still really, really valuable. So all you need to do is jump into Limited this weekend. We know the requirements. 1 diamond, 1 amethyst, and then everything else below that. You can build a pretty good team and have some fun on Limited this weekend and get Aaron Gordon. Next up, I want to talk about my most recent card, which is Wayne Embry. I jumped on TTO for about 20 minutes the other day, TT offline, and we picked him up. Very lucky, obviously, to do it that quickly, but I did win about 10 games in that time. I might drop another video. I dropped a video a while ago about TT offline and how to get wins. My strategy's actually changed, and it's taking me about 2 minutes per win now. Basically, I just hit pass and screen away and hit a 3 with a card I'm comfortable, shot I'm comfortable with. But Wayne Embry is an amazing, amazing card. There's 8 days left. I don't know when he's going to drop. It says available until the 8th of January. It sounds like he's just going to be there till the end of the season. Maybe he'll come back because Jeff Malone was there the previous season as well. Or the previous week, I think. So he might come back. But if you can get that Embry, get him. He's a 6'8" Giannis. This is the best way to describe him. And he can run centre. He's a fantastic card. So make sure you grab Wayne before the end of the season. That one shouldn't be too difficult. Now, the final card is that Larry Nance. I don't have him yet, but I might try and get him by the end of the season. He could have some value to you. I think for me, he won't fit in my squad, especially once I get Aaron Gordon. Like I said, we've got Embry and we've got Mo Lucas, a few other players that can run power forward. We've all got Zion as well. But I might just try and grab him because a free card is a free card. But if you need an upgrade, him and Antoine Walker's pretty good as well. I got Jeff Malone as well out of the TT offline board. So there are these kind of lower rewards just sitting around and they could have some value to you. Again, try and get them before the season ends and they could potentially disappear. So the final thing is some of the rewards to get rewards. So cards like AI, Richard Jefferson. There's been quite a few this season. Like Kiki came out. I really liked that card. There's quite a few of these cards, that basically feed into getting sort of Baron Davis or someone else. It's worth picking those cards up again. This AI is amazing. When he's badged out, he's up there with one of the best point guards in the game. Richard Jefferson is fine. He's a good player as well. There's a few that they've released this season. Phil 10 years, another example. That Jeff Malone is a T-Mac clone. So again, if you can pick up some of these other cards that basically don't get the hype. Like if AI was the main reward, I think people still would have done it. He's not the main reward, and you can get him pretty comfortably out of Limited this weekend. So pick up these cards as well. They're always going to have some sort of value at some point, whether it's an XP challenge or something like that, even if you're not running them in your main squad. So that covers everything. And, these rewards are really good. Credit to 2K. I think it's probably the best season we've ever seen in the game. I think, even previous years in terms of rewards, that Dwyane Wade is absolutely incredible. If you have any chance of getting him, go and focus on that. I would definitely prioritize that if you can. I'm going to rank these cards in another video. I'm going to rank the game modes as well to say, what's more enjoyable, what you should focus on. I'm not sure I'm going to get everything like we have this season, next season. Iggy's a great card. I want to talk about Baron Davis really quickly. There's a couple of sort of elite high-end YouTubers that have said, he's got 25 post defense, I think, or interior defense, and then his kind of tendencies are really low on the defensive end as well. Listen, he's going to be an amazing card. He's going to be an overpowered offensive card. He's got a 95 steal as well. He'll be fine on the defensive end. For your average player, if you're not playing in 250k, Baron Davis is going to be an amazing, amazing card. don't fall for the hype, because I think people have just jumped on that bandwagon. I think he will be a really good card and certainly worth picking up. This Embry is fantastic as well. The AI is really good. That Richard Jefferson is more than usable. And Aaron Gordon, I think, is again a card that's a bit of a sleeper. I think Divac is a sleeper as well. I think people are forgetting that these cards are out there and they have a use. So it's been a really good season for rewards. And, you know, like I said, we've done really well to get like most of them. It hasn't felt like too much of a sweat. And I think, you know, with 8 days left, you can get a lot done in that time. You know, I think sort of within 20 days, I had most of this done. So, you know, in 8 days, if you're halfway through everything, you should be able to come out the other side. Now, like I said, I've got videos dropping tomorrow. Part of the video tomorrow is us announcing the winner of the 75k VC, which I'm really excited about. We got loads of comments, we got loads of applications, and we're going to spin a wheel to decide who the winner is. Looking forward to that. And then we might announce another competition straight off the back of that as well. Outside of that, we're looking forward to a video now where we're going to try and run all of these reward cards in like one team on Unlimited. Like I said, I'm going to rank them. I'm going to rank the modes. There's so many interesting things coming up. Thank you for your continued support, guys. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. We hit 250 last night, so we've hit nearly 200 subs in the space of a couple of weeks, which is crazy. You know, jump on, join in. This is fun. Have a look at the Facebook group as well. There's a lot of knowledge in there. There's a great community in there of people that are passing sort of knowledge around how to do these things in a bit more depth. But until next time, I wish you guys a happy new year, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.